whammy. Come in for a no swimming right there.
But why is this man signalling for help while his feet are still on the ground?
Hey, just stand, mate. Stand, relax, and walk.
Yeah, so I just seen a swimmer waving his hand in the air while he was standing in chest-deep water, so it was all a bit confusing to me.
Use your legs, not your arms.
For unknown reasons, the man continues signalling for help.
That would be my first where the person's actually standing up and I'm taking the kid off and I'm going to get them while they're standing. It's quite an embarrassing feeling, but you got to do what you got to do.
After an awkward disembark...
Oh, Bob, go, you're standing up, mate. You're standing up.
Calvin from Malaysia can finally reveal what the problem was.
I lost my blood. It's all good.
No, I mean, I lost my blood.
All good, brother. Let's lie down, lie down. He was making some weird sort of pointing, like some pointing with his fingers to his eyes. I was trying to work out what was going on. Wait, you come with me.
No, I lost my blood.
That's okay, it's all good. When you panic, it makes it harder for yourself. So, just deep breaths, and you could actually stand up where you were, where I got you.
Unable to see without his glasses, Calvin couldn't tell how far he was from shore.
You're back, mate. You're back to land.
When I'll go there, and then the wave comes to me like my glasses moves.
I think it was when we actually got in that I realised that Calvin was nearly blind.
He like Aquaman.
They must be some really powerful glasses, because without those, I certainly don't look like Aquaman. Aquaman's got a hectic beard. I don't have a beard at all. And he's got a mad rig on him, and I had a big Christmas. Poor bloke didn't know which way was up or where he was going.
No, I can't see anything.
When you get people on the board, you tell them to lay on your belly, face the front. And every now and then, like a little skinny kid like himself, I was like, oh, just lay on your back, that'll do.
When rescues go wrong, a lifeguard's pride isn't the only thing that can get hurt.
And I thought, here we are, nice wave back to shore. Then he sits up, which caused a nosedive. And this resulted in me getting a rescue board straight to the balls. I thought, oh no, the balloons have popped. Got me good.
Look at him waddling up the hill.
He looks like a penguin.
Right in the meat and 2 veg. Besides that, it's pretty good, eh?
15 minutes later, Tommy gets a second chance to strut his stuff in front of the team.
It's just fallen off the back of that bank in the south corner. Yeah, hand's gone up.
Once the hand goes up, we go straight away. I wouldn't say I've recovered from my previous injury, but duty calls.
There's a few waves rolling in now.
Got to the patient and I realised he's a big bugger. So I got him on the board.
He's got him now.
And started paddling back, and here comes a wave, and I thought, beauty, straight back to shore. And probably about half a second before the wave hit, I thought, oh, this guy's a bit far forward, actually.
In his quest to master the board rescue, Tommy invents a technique of his own.
I hit the water and surfaced, and my first thoughts was, how the hell did I just do that? And I just felt this slow motion lift like the aircraft taking off. I was up near the helicopters doing their tour guides around Bondi. I was pretty high, but what goes up must come down. Every rescue you do down here, everything's a learning curve.
What I was wanting to do, pole vault. He weighed 100 plus kilos and I weigh 50. That's good.
Maxy spots a pair of swimmers in trouble in the north corner.
Probably in north corner.
I grabbed the board off the trailer and paddled out there and grabbed him.
One swimmer manages to stay afloat, but his friend is going under.
Yeah, as I was paddling out there, I noticed he had the big Ray-Bans on, like, you know, Bellucci and the Blues Brothers.
No two rescues are the same, but some stand out more.
You know, over the years doing rescues, see all different types of people, but I never thought I'd see the Blues Brothers drowning.
Edward and Leo, also known as Jake and Elwood, are brothers, but not from Chicago. They're actually on holiday from Brisbane.
There's a lot of people and there's just a lot of really bad swimmers.
30 metres offshore, Nicola spots Bondi's next victim. The man is physically large, so head lifeguard Hoppo calls the jet ski for backup. As Nicola's instructions are lost in translation, lifeguard and swimmer are quickly swept further from shore.
I got to him and I was trying to explain to him how to get on the board. He didn't really get it, so I tried to demonstrate and he goes, "Oh, I see." And so he started hugging the board from underneath. And I just thought, you know what, that's close enough, so.
Thank you.
Min is from Taiwan. While his approach may be innovative, Min's underside board hug technique isn't helping him or Nicola make it back to shore. As Hoppo picks up more swimmers nearby, Min is offered the express service with Mario. But this doesn't go to plan either.
He just was sunk like a stone.
After almost 10 minutes since he first got in trouble, Min completes the 30-metre journey back to shore.
Don't worry, just very tired because I don't have exercise in long time. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Better luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm going to relax. See you.
I wish I could go to relax.
Yes, sir. I have a friend out there. He may be tired.
Where is he?
He is straight ahead, way out there.
What's he doing out there?
We went too far.
Bondi Central. See that guy on the bodyboard?
It's
about
like
50 metres out. He needs help. Yeah, I've got him. That looks like 200 to me. Jethro will go for a paddle.
There's no way I've rescued anyone that far out.
It's a mystery why Gino from Texas is over 200 metres from shore.
I don't know how we've got out so far because there's no rips pulling him out.
But Azza thinks he knows the answer.
What's he got, a GoPro on his board?
Yes.
I'm not sure yet. It's kind of scary.
So what, he's gone videoing himself, ended up out the back, most probably unaware, filming himself.
We've been out here for a while. I'm kind of stuck. And as you can see, I'm pretty far out. Probably the farthest I've ever been in the ocean.
Do you think he's panicking right now, or?
A little bit.
Yeah.
As well as being 200 metres from shore, Gino poses another problem for trainee Jethro.
I got out there and the guy was at least double my weight.
He's a big Texas guy. He's about probably 6'3", maybe.
Oh, yeah.
He's 70, maybe.
The little lifeguard we've sent out there, he's a trainee. He's probably about 70 pounds.
What's your name, man? Thank you, bro.
I struggled getting him on the board. I think we might have rolled it twice. So that was some negative points there.
Not only does Jethro have his work cut out, but every senior lifeguard on the beach is watching.
This is going to take a while.
Jethro shifts to plan B.
The best way to get him in was just him holding onto the rope and paddling him in. The toe technique, it's a bit slow, especially with a guy of that size.
It's a massive weight difference between Jethro and the big Texas dude. His little chicken arms can't tug the big bloke in.
It's a hard rescue when you got to paddle them in that far against the wind.
Thank you, man. I was right here next to all these people, and then I wasn't next to all these people. There were some moments where I was cursing myself.
We're definitely at least a quarter of the way to New Zealand there. I've never seen anyone that far out.
Tired. Just want to lay down and get a beer.
Blink has 3 patients on one board, but their panicking makes the situation worse.
They just wanted to live. They were just trying to survive. In the process, they were just panicking. They were sinking. You know that you're always going to be backed up in this job, no matter what.
One of you come here.
The situation is finally in hand. Then Blick decides on an unconventional rescue technique.
We caught a wave face to face. I just couldn't be bothered turning him around. So I was just asking him, like, what he had for lunch, how was your day, where are you going now, want to go for a coffee? I got very up close and personal with him.
All right, no more swimming here, okay? No more.
I wouldn't mind doing a rescue, I want to get wet, so... Yeah, all right. So I was sitting in the Rhino with Matty D down the southern end of the beach, and we glanced over and noticed a classic example of boogieboard wrestling. Boogieboard wrestling came about a couple of years ago when we just noticed abundance of non-swimming tourists wrestling with their bodyboards to stay above the water.
Excuse me, sir. Just hold on to your board. Hold on to your board. Hold on to your boogie board.
As I was paddling out, a female surfer went over and just aided him while I got out to him and was just holding him up with her surfboard.
Wago's son is on holiday from China. His wife photographs this chapter of their adventure from the safety of the beach.
Oh, he is very happy, but he is leave me far. I'm worried. He can use my board.
He's all right. I'll jump in. You come up here. Yeah? Give me this. Okay, lay on your stomach. You're all right. Leave that. Lay on your tummy. On here, face that way. Yeah, you're all right. Face front. Face the front. Head at the front. Head up there. I was finding it a bit difficult to get him on the board. He didn't seem to have very good balance at all. You lay down on your tummy. Yeah, like this. Wrong way, other way. Head up the front.
It's Wago's first day in the surf, and he doesn't appear to be a natural.
Come here. You all right? We both had the best interest in mind. You know, he wanted to go to the shore, and that's where I wanted to take him. But it was just a bit hard to get him on the board. Okay, on your tummy, here, head. No, you'll drown. So after, a bit of struggling, he didn't want to get on the board. So we sort of just casually drifted back onto the sandbank, and eventually the waves just sort of washed us in, and he fell off a couple more times, and yeah, he was standing on the shore.